Welcome to learn about astronomy, and this is a little feature for an event that's happening in May, which is the opposition of Saturn. Saturn being the sixth planet in our solar system. It's an object that's easy to spot with the naked eye, and the month of May 2014 is actually a great time to actually watch it. It looks like a cream-colored dot in the night sky, and it reaches opposition on May the 10th. What's opposition? You might ask. Opposition means that it's opposite the sun. So when the sun sets in the west, it's actually Saturn is actually rising in the east. So it's going to be basically an all-nighter because you'll be able to see it throughout the evening and all night. And the month of May is a great time because this year opposition happens May 10th. And opposition also means that it's pretty much in the days before or after the closest that it can be for this year to Earth. So it's going to be bright enough to shine through the night sky, and you'll be able to see it with your naked eyes, the unaided eyes, even in a city. Now, if you have a telescope, or a friend of yours has a telescope, you can actually see the rings. The rings are really well positioned this year because they are tilted in a way that are easy to see. So why not go to that friend that has that telescope and say, hey, take the dust off the telescope and bring it outside. We're going to go watch Saturn. Saturn will be pretty much to the southeast in early evening, to the southeast, getting higher and higher every night. If you're wondering where it is, we have videos on this channel that show you every night for the month of May. So use these videos and spot Saturn. And it's something fun to watch. And if you have a telescope, really take the time to watch. If you have a bigger telescope, another object that's with Saturn that you can see actually is its biggest moon, which is Titan, which is actually the biggest moon in the solar system. A little bit of talk about Saturn. Saturn is the sixth planet from the Sun, second largest planet in the solar system after Jupiter. It is named after the Roman god of agriculture. Its astronomical symbol represents the god's sickle. Saturn is a gas giant planet, and it has an average radius about 9 times that of Earth. So it's a pretty big planet. While only 1/8 the average density of Earth, with its larger volume, Saturn is just over 95 times more massive than Earth. Saturn's interior is probably composed of a core of iron, nickel, and rock, silicon and oxygen compounds, surrounded by a deep layer of metallic hydrogen, an intermediate layer of liquid hydrogen and liquid helium, and an outer layer, gaseous layer. So it has a pale yellow hue due to the ammonia crystals in its upper atmosphere. So that's why when you look at it in the night sky, it looks like a slightly yellow tinged planet or star, kind of creamy in color. So what's interesting about this month for Saturn is the fact that you can see it in your night sky. And if we look at I'll take my little program here called Distant Suns, and we're going to take a little peek at the night sky, and especially go a little bit towards May. So for example, I'll take the date here and we'll push it to May the 1st. So on May the 1st, if I want to see Saturn, you'll have to be a little, so we'll put the time here. Let's check it out. So let's say we're at about 10 p.m. at the beginning of May, 10 p.m. You will actually see Saturn in the east, southeast, more or less southeast horizon, and here is Saturn, as you see, southeast. And let's just go closer and watch it here. And here we go. And this is Saturn. And the little stars next to it are actually its moons. And Titan, which is the brightest of all the moons, is going to be to the upper left of Saturn on that evening. So this is how it will show up through a telescope. So imagine you have about a 60-inch telescope. This is about what it looks like in a 60-inch telescope. But not 60-inch, sorry, 60 times telescope. So if you magnify at 60x, 60 times, this is what it looks like. But if you have higher magnification, you can of course make it bigger. So depending on the telescope you have. Saturn is a great planet to watch. So if we go to the night sky, we look at our night sky here. As you see, it's southeast, low in the southeast on the 1st. If we move towards opposition date is May the 10th. So we'll actually have May the 10th, still at around 10 p.m. Saturn is going to be a little higher in the southeast, but it is pretty much at its closest approach to Earth at this point. So this is going to be a very nice apparition here of Saturn in our night sky. So around 10-11 p.m. southeast, south, you should see Saturn, and you will be able actually to use the moon. If we look at the dates here, if you are wondering where Saturn is in the sky, use the moon on, let's just go here we go, around May 13th. Use the moon that will be close to the upper right of Saturn, so you'll be able to use the moon and actually check Saturn that will be on its lower left. And on the evening of actually May 14th, same scenario, you can still use the moon, but on the evening of May 14th, Saturn will be on the upper right side of the moon. So take that information and use the moon to try to find Saturn. And it's really worth it to put a telescope. Even if it's a small telescope, you'll be able to see Saturn's rings. And basically the month of May 2014 is the best time to watch Saturn. So why not take a peek while you are outside as the summer, well, not still summer, but in May the nights are getting warmer, and nice pleasant evenings of astronomy are upon us. If you have any comments or questions, let us know. Maybe you have a feature or a suggestion, let us know also. And if you enjoy our videos, why not subscribe? You'll be able to know when we put new videos online. And hopefully you enjoy our videos, and we'll come back to learn about astronomy. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.